Hey, about 30 countries are now refusing to accept their deported citizens convicted of crimes here in the U.S. Can they even do that? The answer, no, but it's still happening, and our next guest says it's time to do something about it. Joining us right now is Texas Congressman Henry Cuellar, a Democrat member of the House Appropriations Committee, and so much more. Congressman, what leverage do we have as a superpower to give these criminals back to their home countries?
Well, first of all, those countries should be taking those criminals back. You know, after we apprehend a criminal, we need to send them back. Reason is they'll do it for different reasons. They'll stop our charter planes from going in. They'll deny it for, saying they can't identify this individual. But we can put pressure on them, and we need to. This is an issue that I've been working on since I was in Homeland with Michael McCall back in 2008. And we can either stop granting their work visas or the student visas, whatever visas, for those countries, because look at this. The number one violator of this, China, and then you got Cuba, you got Vietnam, you got many other countries. And I do emphasize, none of the countries south of us, Mexico, Central America, South America, none of those countries are on that list. And actually that list has varied because the Homeland will look at it. Right. It's now at 20 countries, but there's up to 62 other countries that are giving us a hard time. We just need to enforce the law that's been on the books for so many years.
I mean, there's obviously trade depending on the country. That really will yield how much leverage we have. Congressman, in the big picture, if you want to do something towards these dreamers, these people taken here as young kids to stay here, those who break the law as illegal immigrants almost make it impossible. So are you joining with the president on that, making that scoop up the illegals who are convicted of crimes and getting them out?
Look, for many years before President Trump got elected, my position has been very clear. I do support immigration reform, strong border security, have some sort of guest worker program at work, and then what do we do about the 11 or 12 million undocumented persons that we have? Yep. But if somebody breaks the law, we don't want those individuals here. We do not want those individuals, and they need to be deported. This is why I have, working with John Covelson and the appropriations, we got 55 new immigration judges. There's another 25 more that we want to hire that it's in the FY 2017 appropriation. And I want to hire more judges because those judges should make a decision. Either somebody stays or somebody should be deported, and ICE has to be able to send those individuals as soon as possible. We don't want those criminals here.
And real quick, we've been talking about this story, this 14-year-old was raped by 2 illegal immigrants, one 18, one 17, in Maryland, and one of which had a deportation, was supposed to have an appearance when he was scooped up in Texas and allowed to go. What would you like to see happen to them, and how much harder does that make your job when you talk about a path to citizenship?
Well, first of all, I think we have to show our sympathy and support for any rape victim, whether, that person was raped by an undocumented person or by somebody from here. It doesn't matter. We have to support those rape victims. But again, this is what I've been saying. If we have backlog of cases of 452,000 and we're waiting, we need to deport people that have criminal records as soon as possible.
And Congressman, I know you're standing up to your party in many cases like that. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate your insight.
Thank you so much.
And your hard work in this topic.